All right, James, Brandon, welcome to this pitching video. And what we're going to do is we're going to video analyze you guys together. And there's a reason for that. You guys are 1 and 2. You're the power pitchers, okay? And what that means is that you guys share a couple of traits that in common that make you power pitchers. There's things you do on the mound that put you guys in a class of your own. And you're going to see the same thing with some other pro power pitchers like Roger Clemens and Curt Schilling. So I'm going to pull them up on the screen. And the purpose of this video here is to talk about what you guys share in common and what you guys need to watch out for in terms of protecting your arm. All right, so you can see Osuna's up in the left, Fishback's in the right, Clemens and Schilling. And I'm going to get all 4 of you guys to your foot strike position. This is where your front foot lands. And now, great power pitchers, what they're able to do is keep this back shoulder closed or back for as long as possible. In other words, they're not going to rotate this torso until very late in their delivery. And it's something that I call delayed torso rotation. And so you guys can see here, at the foot strike position, all 4 of you are able to stay closed or keep that back shoulder cocked back for a long period of time. And if you take a look at Roger Clemens here, you're going to watch as he shifts weight into his front leg, he's able to keep his upper half closed or square to us for a long period of time. And that's what I mean by delayed torso rotation. And you can see here how that back shoulder stays back, and then at the last second he unloads it, and that gives him his power. And you can see the same thing with Curt Schilling. He's going to rotate or rotate late, delayed torso rotation with this upper half. You'll see him shift his weight, and at the last minute, open up the torso. And Osuna, you're going to see the same thing. You do a really good job working towards home plate, keeping this shoulder back, and rotating late to throw hard. Fishback, you're the same way. You'll shift the weight and rotate late. And that's why you guys have great velocity on your fastballs. Now, there's one thing that you got to watch out for as power pitchers, and that's protecting your arm. And so what I'm going to do is pull up another view of you guys, and I want you to notice one thing that you're going to both have to pay attention to, and that's simply what you look like at your release point. And so I'm going to also pull up Schilling and Clemens. And I'm going to take all 4 of you guys to your release point right here. And I want you to pay attention to what these pros have learned to do. One of the things they've learned to do is try to stack their head as close to their center of gravity as possible. So you'll notice here that both Roger Clemens and Curt Schilling, their heads are really close to their center of gravity. Clemens is the best at it, and that's why he could throw for so long and not get hurt. And Schilling was pretty darn good too. You'll notice also that both of them have pretty level eyes. Clemens is perfect. Schilling's near perfect. Now, if you guys look at yourselves in the upper left and right-hand corner, one of the things you're going to notice is where your center of gravity is at in comparison to your head. And both of you guys can see that your heads are kind of going off kilter away from the middle of your body, and that's going to put a lot of stress on your shoulders. And both of you guys can see here how your eyes are kind of tilted. Fishback, you're even kind of looking away from home plate. And when you do this with your head, you're putting more stress on your shoulder. And so what we have to do as power pitchers, Fishback and Osuna, is learn to get to a better position at release. And so a lot of the videos that I'm going to show you is going to be focused on how you can get to this position to protect your arm. All right, so stay tuned for a few more videos. But I'm really excited about both of you guys as 1 and 2 in our rotation.